Here's a hard truth that's going to save you from wasting another year. If you're broke, burned out, or still telling yourself that you're gonna start next year, the problem isn't your circumstances, it's that you're playing the wrong game entirely. Most people stay stuck because they chase side hustles that look impressive on places like TikTok instead of building businesses that actually pay the bills. They're hunting unicorns while they should be raising cattle. Today, I'm breaking down 8 boring business models that actually work. Low overhead, high survival rates, and built to generate real income. Even if you've only got 90 days left in the year, these aren't the businesses that get featured in startup magazines. They're the ones that buy houses. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, businesses in essential service industries have survival rates of 60 to 80% higher than the trendy tech startups. While everyone's chasing the next app idea that might get acquired, the boring businesses are quietly building sustainable income streams. Here's what most people don't understand about business success. The flashiest opportunities are usually the most competitive and the least profitable. Everyone sees the same Instagram ad about, drop shipping or crypto trading, so everyone jumps into the same oversaturated markets. But here's what really pisses me off about conventional business advice. They tell you to follow your passion, right? And to disrupt industries, when what you actually need is to solve real problems for people who have money to spend. The businesses I'm about to show you aren't sexy. They're not going to impress anybody at cocktail parties, but they work because they solve unavoidable problems that people pay to fix, right? Regardless of economic conditions. Most of these can be started with less than $1,000 and scaled to replace a full-time income within 6 to 12 months. Not because they're magic, but because they target real demand instead of manufactured hype. I've built a portfolio of digital properties that bring in over $41,000 per month using these exact principles. My students are making $2,000 to $6,000 a month applying the same approach to different markets. The difference between trending businesses and lasting businesses is that trending businesses depend on timing. Lasting businesses depend on human nature. Look, if you're tired of watching other people build wealth while you stay stuck in analysis paralysis, I want to show you something that actually works. Click the link in the description right now. I'll walk you through the exact system I use to generate $41,000 per month from digital lead generation. The same exact approach that powers several of the businesses that I'm about to share with you. This isn't about following trends or hoping the algorithm favors you. This is about building real assets that generate real income from real customers. Now, let me break down these 8 business models and how you can start building one before the 2025 ends, okay? First up, freelance content creation. According to the Content Marketing Institute, 91% of businesses use content marketing, but 65% struggle with consistent production. That gap between need and execution, well, that's your opportunity. Most small business owners know they need content for social media, but they're overwhelmed, they're busy, they're inconsistent. You solve that systematic content creation, okay? Here's the play. 1 shoot day per month, 5 short form videos, $500 to $1,000 monthly retainer per client you bring in. You can use your phone. You can use CapCut for editing and Canva for thumbnails. The barrier to entry is your ability to show up consistently, not your equipment budget here, okay? Target local businesses that depend on visual proof, like, gyms, salons, maybe restaurants, real estate agents for sure. These businesses understand that content drives customers. They don't just have time to create it themselves. And the beauty of this model, you're not competing on creativity. You're competing on reliability. Be the person who shows up every month with content ready to post, and you'll have more work than you can even handle. Most people think content creation is about going viral, but smart operators know it's about showing up consistently for businesses that pay monthly retainers. Second, digital product creation. The global digital products market hit $431 billion in 2023, and it's growing 11% annually according to the Grand View research. Here's the opportunity. Take systems that work and package them into templates that others can use. Planners, trackers, comp packs, swipe files, checklists, frameworks, anything that really saves people time or helps them get better results. You don't need 15 products cluttering up in your your shop. Make one good product that solves a specific problem for a specific type of person. The key is finding a niche you'll actually understand. Don't create productivity planners if you can't organize your own life. Don't sell marketing templates if you've never run a successful campaign. Build it once using tools like Canva or Notion, then let platforms like Gumroad, Etsy, Lemon Squeezy handle all the sales and all the delivery. Write your product listings like Amazon product pages. Keep it keyword-rich titles, professional mock-ups, clear transformation promises, because people buy outcomes, not features. This isn't passive income in the traditional sense. You'll need to market and update your products, but it's scalable income that doesn't require trading time for money once the product is actually built. Third, local lead generation. This is the foundation of my entire business model, and it works because local businesses will always need customers. According to Bright Local, 98% of consumers use the internet to find information about local businesses, right? The search traffic represents millions of people with immediate purchasing intent. Here's how it works. Build a website like, pressure city name, Colorado Springs pressurewashing.com or denverlocksmith.com. Rank it for local search terms or drive targeted traffic with just simple Facebook or Google ads. When potential customers call or submit forms, you forward those leads to local service providers who pay you monthly for the qualified prospects, right? This is digital real estate. You build the asset once, guys, it generates you leads continuously, and you collect monthly payments like rent from business owners who need those customers. I've scaled this model to over $41,000 per month because it solves a fundamental business problem. Most service providers are great at their trade, but they're terrible at marketing. You become the bridge between customers who need services and providers who can deliver them. No fulfillment, no client management, no trading your time for money. The service providers handle the actual work while you collect monthly payments for the leads. It's like owning rental property, but without tenants, without toilets or property taxes, right? Fourth, experience-based coaching. This global coaching market, guys, reached $15.6 billion in 2023, according to the International Coach Federation, growing at 21% annually. But here's what most people get wrong about coaching. They think they need certifications or decades of experience. Wrong. You just need to solve one problem you've already overcome for yourself at some point. If you beat burnout, lose weight, launched a successful product, or maybe you've overcome a specific challenge before, then you can coach others through that same process. The market doesn't need another life coach. It needs specialists who understand specific problems and can guide people through proven solutions. So you just start with one-on-one coaching sessions. Use Zoom for calls, Calendly for scheduling, and Stripe for payments. That's your entire tech stack. You'll be able to charge $200 to $500 per month for ongoing coaching, or $100 to $200 per session for one-off consultations. Once you've worked with 10 to 15 people and refined your approach, package it into a group program or course. Your pain becomes someone else's shortcut, and shortcuts are valuable to people who are stuck where you used to be. The key is being honest about what you can and can't help with. Don't promise to transform entire lives. Promise to solve the specific problem you've already solved. Fifth, affiliate content creation. Affiliate marketing generates over $12 billion annually in the USA alone, according to Influencer Marketing Hub. This model works for people who naturally explain, review, or teach. Pick any niche you actually understand, whether it's books, productivity tools, fitness equipment, software, whatever you already use and you have opinions about. You're going to create tutorials, reviews, and comparison content that helps people make better purchasing decisions for themselves. Then you're going to include affiliate links to products that you genuinely actually like and recommend. The secret isn't chasing viral content here, though. It's building evergreen content that gets found through search and continues generating views and clicks for years to come. So focus on solving real problems instead of just promoting product, like how to choose the right standing desk for small spaces. It's going to perform better than check out this cool desk I found. So use basic SEO principles to get found. down, research what people are searching for, create helpful content around those topics, and then optimize for relevant keywords. This is long-term money that compounds over time. Month 1, it might generate you $50. Month 12 might generate $1,500 from the same pieces of content as they, gain in that search ranking and build authority for themselves. The people making serious money from affiliate marketing aren't the ones with millions of followers. They're the ones who constantly create helpful content in profitable niches. 6, user-generated content creation. UGC is booming because brands realize that polished ads don't convert as well as real people using real products. And according to Stackle, 79% of people say UGC highly impacts their purchasing decisions, but most brands, they struggle to generate enough authentic content. So pick one niche that you understand, skincare maybe, fitness, pet products, home organization, and create yourself 3 to 5 demo videos using products that you already own and can easily purchase. The content should feel natural, not like traditional advertising. You got to show the product in use. You got to demonstrate real results, share honest opinions about what works and what doesn't. Then go and pitch big brands directly through email or use UGC platforms like Aspire IQ or Upfluence to find opportunities. Start with just a simple offer, 3 videos for $200 to $400. Once you prove you can create content that actually converts for these brands will pay you premium rates for ongoing partnerships. Some UGC creators, guys, earn $2,000 to $5,000 monthly from just a few brand relationships. The barrier to entry is also low, but the key is authenticity. Brands can tell when someone's actually using and enjoying a product versus when they're just reading from a script. 7th, specialized freelancing. But not the generic I do everything approach that keeps most freelancers broke. According to Upwork's Global Talent Report, specialized freelancers can earn 30 to 50% more than generalists, guys, because they solve specific problems for specific types of clients. Just pick one skill that you're good at. What is that? Writing? Is that design? Maybe it's SEO. Maybe you're good at ads management, whatever it is, and just package it into one clear, specific offer. Instead of I do marketing, I want you to use I help, SaaS companies increase trial to paid conversion rates through email sequences. So instead of like, I'm a graphic designer, Josh, try I create high converting landing pages for coaches and consultants. The more specific your positioning, the easier it becomes to find clients who need exactly what you offer and will pay you higher prices that you can command from them. Use platforms like Upwork, Contra to get started, but focus on building direct relationships with clients who can provide you ongoing work. Skip the agency model initially. Don't try to manage teams or subcontract out work. Just sell outcomes directly and deliver them yourself until you've built a reputation and you have consistent income. Most freelancers fail because they compete on price in these broad categories. So specialists charge premium rates because they solve expensive problems for people who can actually afford to pay them. 8th, micro SaaS development. The no-code revolution means that you can build functioning software without knowing how to code. Crazy, right? According to Grandview Research, the no-code development market is growing 28% annually as more people build software solutions without traditional programming skills. Use platform like Bubble, Zapier to build simple tools that solve specific annoying ass problems. Think email automation tools, pricing calculators, invoice generators, project management systems for specific industries though. The key is solving one problem really well instead of trying to build the next all-in-one platform. Niche tools with focused functionality often outperform these complex solutions that are out there. Launch on places like Reddit, Twitter, Product Hunt. AppSumo is a good one to get to those initial users. And you're going to charge like $10 to $99 a month for access and keep improving based on that user feed. The beautiful thing about SaaS is that reoccurring revenue. 100 customers paying $29 monthly generates $34,800 annually. Scale that to 500 customers and you're replaced most people's full full-time incomes. The goal here is just to start simple, validate that demand, then improve the product based on what users actually need versus what you think they want. And here's what every one of these business models has in common. And this is the part that most people miss when they're actually choosing what to build. They all solve problems people already pay to fix. You're not creating demand, you're capturing it. They can all be digitized or systematized to reduce the time investment required for delivery. None of them require large teams, expensive offices, or venture capitalists to get started, okay? They can all be built and scaled within months, not years. And most importantly, they're all recession resistant because they solve fundamental human needs that don't disappear when the economy shifts. These aren't get-rich-quick schemes. They're get-rich systematically businesses that reward consistency and execution over creativity and luck. The people making serious money aren't the ones with the most innovative ideas. They're the ones who execute basic business models better than their competition. Look, you don't need all 8 of these business models. You need one that matches your skills and interest. And then you need to execute it like your financial future depends on it. Because it does. Pick one, go deep, and build it like an asset that will pay you for years, not a hobby that might pay you just this month. And if you want help building your first digital asset, something that generates leads and pays you monthly without client management or trading time for money, click the link in the description. I'll show you the exact blueprint that's working right now for my students who are earning $2,000 to $6,000 monthly from digital leasing. The same system I use to scale to $41,000 per month. And this isn't theory. This isn't motivational content. This is a proven system for building digital real estate that works whether you're awake or you're asleep. Like this video if you're ready to stop making excuses and start building something real. Subscribe if you want more content about businesses that actually work instead of trends that just kind of disappear. Drop a comment and tell me, which one are you building before 2025 ends? The year's almost over, so stop planning and start building something that lasts. Let's go.